All right, I was totally not expecting to do a jaunt with Jen today, especially a video. Haven't taken a shower, haven't put on makeup, but one of my brands is raw and real. In life, we don't always have time to take a shower. In the morning, this is me. I don't put on makeup. But I've been here in Minnesota. It's been very bittersweet. I came here for my mother-in-law's funeral. And some people wonder, why do you wake up at like 3 in the morning every day? You're crazy. In the morning is where I find the most peace, the most quiet. In the morning, it's almost like being plugged in to a wall socket, if you will, and my battery starts to become charged. It was in those quiet moments that I actually began to learn something. In life, there are many trails, there are many trials, and not all of the trails and trials are perfect. Sometimes they're muddy. But in order to find places of beauty and rest and peace, we must be willing to go through the mud and to cross the bridge of consciousness. But in my own experience, I learned that sometimes we have to be careful. A lot of times people tell us to get quiet and to meditate. But sometimes when we get quiet and we start meditating, we start to see the muck and the dirtiness and the decay and the destruction we've been hiding within. And what I found is a couple years ago, I heard a pastor say, this is what he or she always does. I started to create these daily habits. I taught during Columbine, during 9/11. I went through many dysfunctional relationships. I went through many medical issues. I went through cancer. And there were days where it was even hard to get out of bed. But I learned if I have these daily habits, this is what she always does, then I have a reason to get out of bed. It can be as simple as when I get up in the morning, and it does not have to be profound. I scoop the cat litter, I make the coffee, I check my email, I go for my walk. If I can even just do those 4 things, then all of a sudden the momentum of the day begins to roll. And on difficult days, I might at least be able to get my foot out of bed and say, this is what she always does. And on the good days, and there are many more now than in my past, I can say, this is what she always does. And even when I'm not at home, even when I'm in a new environment, if I just get out and start my day, this is what she always does, then you never know what you can find. You might end up just finding places of peace and beauty if you are brave and willing and daring to sometimes go off the beaten path. You may just find little places of wonder, like that peninsula I was just on. I hope that this talk has helped someone today, so you can use your own perfect peace to first help yourself and then help those around you. Because now more than ever, the world needs your perfect peace, and it needs you. Peace and blessings.